Good evening. I'm Lisa Dunlap. I'm the nursing prep instructor here at the LISD Tech Center. Welcome to our third annual Certified Nurse Assisting Pinning. Please welcome LISD Superintendent Mark Haig.
I think I need the book to stand on. I'm not sure who that's for, but good evening. We'd like to welcome you this evening for this momentous occasion, the Certified Nurse Assistant Pinning Ceremony. Today we gather not just as a school community, but as a celebration of dedication, compassion, and the pursuit of excellence in healthcare. To our incredible students, your journey to this point has been marked by hard work, resilience, and a commitment to the well-being of others. Today, you are not only receiving a pin as a symbol of your dedication to the profession of nursing, but as certified nurses assistants, you are the compassionate hands and caring hearts that make a difference in the lives of those in need. To all of our proud parents and families and friends, your support's been invaluable. Today is as much a celebration of your encouragement, sacrifices, unwavering belief in the potential of your loved ones as it is of their achievements. Your presence here this evening adds a special warmth to this ceremony, acknowledging the collaborative effort that's brought to this joyous moment. To our dedicated staff, thank you for your guidance, mentorship, and commitment to shaping these individuals into the skilled, compassionate healthcare professionals they've become. Your dedication to the education and your investment in the success of each student are evident in the celebrations that we celebrate this evening. As we proceed with the pinning ceremony, let us reflect on the significance of the pin. It symbolizes not just the completion of academic requirements, but the beginning of a journey filled with empathy, healing, and making a positive impact in the lives of others. Wear your pin with pride, knowing that you carry the responsibility and privilege of being a certified nurse assistant. Finally, congratulations to our students on this remarkable achievement. May this pin be a constant reminder of the incredible difference you are poised to make in the world of healthcare. Once again, welcome, and we'll continue with the rest of the celebration.
Please join me standing as we say the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good evening. I am Debbie Blaker, Certified Nurse Aid Instructor here at the LISD Tech Center. It gives me great pleasure to introduce our guest speaker for this evening, Deb Kemper. Deb has been a nurse for 45 years. She graduated with her associate's degree in nursing right after high school, and she worked for many years in the hospital setting, including the ICU. Nursing provided a flexible schedule for her and her family life, and over time it provided new opportunities, which included hospice nursing when it was a newer idea, home care, clinic nursing, and testing nurse aides in Wisconsin. When she moved to Adrian in 2005, we became colleagues at Lenawee Medical Care, and she went on to get her Bachelor's of Science in Nursing at Siena Heights University. Her family moved to China for a year and a half, where she gained a new understanding for cultural humility. Since her return, she has went back to her roots and has been serving our community at the Hospice of Lenawee and has since completed her Master's of Science degree in nursing at Lourdes College. Please give her a warm welcome tonight.
Congratulations to you all. It's a great accomplishment. In entering the healthcare field, you have not chosen the easy path. You have chosen a path that, if you travel it well, will demand your best. For those that you care for, deserve your best every day. You have learned all of the skills and knowledge you will need to be a good nurse's aide or certified nursing assistant. You've been taught by the best. I know both of these ladies, and you have been taught by the best. But being the best certified nursing assistant, the one that people talk about, the difference that they've made, takes something you cannot learn in the classroom. It takes compassion. If you get all of your showers done before breakfast, you're efficient. If you get all of your rooms left better than you found them, you're tidy. If you give a complete report and keep the nurse informed, you're a good team player. But if you make that patient or resident's day better because you took the time to listen, you're a life changer. Compassion makes all the difference. Your compassion is what drives you to take care of people, both at work and in your home life. It makes you a good friend, a good neighbor, a good teammate at work, a good teammate at school. It's what drives you to step up and help when you see someone struggle, including your fellow nursing assistants. Before long, if you aren't doing it already, when you're out at the store, you're going to the grocery, going at the mall, you see a little old lady and she's walking and she's not very steady, you're going to automatically get within arm's reach. You will. You'll be right there, because if she starts to fall, you're going to want to keep her from hitting the ground hard, right? You're going to try to save her. You're going to try to help her. That's that compassion that's within you. That's what drove you to doing what you were doing tonight, getting pinned with your as a certified nursing assistant. Compassion comes from the Latin word compati, which translates to suffer with. To live with compassion is to recognize that the people that we meet are fighting battles we know nothing about and suffering in ways that we may not see. We have an innate desire to ease their pain and suffering and to help them along their journey, and that gives our work and our life purpose. It's the difference between working for a paycheck or knowing my work is making a difference. Quote, "The nature of humanity, its essence, is to feel another's pain as one's own and to act to take that pain away. There is a nobility in compassion, a beauty in empathy, a grace in forgiveness." That quote was from John Connolly. Clearly, to care with compassion comes at a cost. Entering each day with a commitment to reach out in compassion, to listen intently, to carry or share the burdens of others, requires that we are extending compassion also to ourselves. Engaging in self-care must become as much of your part of your daily ritual as brushing your teeth or taking a shower. It has to be something that you commit to if you're going to have anything within you to give to others. Imagine that you start each day with a full pitcher. When you enter the first patient's room, you listen as she tearfully tells you about how much she misses her family. You look at pictures with her and listen to her stories as you bathe her and ready her for the day. When she's ready for breakfast, you see her smile, pat your hand, and thank you. Next, you care for a gentleman who's very confused. He doesn't know who you are, and he does not want your help. You kindly and patiently work with him, taking your time to make sure that he does not feel threatened. You engage him in conversation as you work, talking about things that you remember are important to him. And so goes your day, and with each encounter, you pour a little bit more from your pitcher of compassion and empathy into the lives of those you serve. At the end of some days, your pitcher will be nearly empty. You will need to identify early in your career what fills that pitcher back up. It might be listening to your favorite music. It might be taking a long walk, prayer or meditation, spending time with certain family members or friends, exercising, or other pursuits that bring you joy. But making time for self-care and being mindful and intentional about it will lessen your risk for burnout or compassion fatigue. Self-care is not selfish. It's the best way to make sure that you are bringing your best self to work every day. Quote, "Self-compassion is like a muscle. The more we practice flexing it, especially when life doesn't go according to plan, which is a frequent scenario for most of us, the stronger and more resilient our compassion muscle becomes." That was from Sharon Salzberg. So as you venture out into the healthcare field, do so with hopeful optimism and the desire to make a difference. Be kind to yourself and to those you serve. Set the example for your teammates. And I leave you with one final quote, author unknown. "Use your voice for kindness, your ears for compassion, your hands for charity, your mind for truth, and your heart for love." Thank you.
Thank you, Deb. A pinning ceremony is a rite of passage for anyone entering into the nursing profession, with certified nursing assistant being the stepping stone to a higher degree in nursing. The pin is awarded as a symbol of identification back to the 1800s, when Queen Victoria of England presented Florence Nightingale with a specially made brooch to commend her work during the Crimean War. We will now begin our pinning ceremony. Jenny Heath, Executive Director of CTE and Secretary Programs, will lead us in the candle lighting.
Good evening. Students, please stand holding your candle. The lighting of the lamp by nursing instructors symbolizes the knowledge passed from instructor to the certified nurse assistant. Modern-day pinning ceremony first began in the mid-1800s, the lamp was a symbol of the care and devotion the nurse administers to the injured and sick during her practice as a nurse. After the nurses were pinned, Florence Nightingale would light a lamp and pass the flame to the graduating nurses. Today, the lamp is also a representation of Nightingale's Rounds at Night, the Lady with the Lamp. This tradition commemorates the heroine of nursing, Florence Nightingale, who was seen in the dark alleys with a lamp while caring for the injured soldiers of the Crimean War. The lamp symbolizes the light that the nurse becomes to her patients and as a symbol of hope and comfort to those who are suffering.
I want to welcome you to the profession as a certified nursing assistant. Please turn and face your family and friends as we recite the CNA pledge found on the back of your program. With full knowledge of the responsibilities I am undertaking, I pledge to care for my patients with all of the knowledge, skills, and understanding I possess, without regard to race, color, creed, or social status. I will respect at all times the dignity and religious beliefs of the patients under my care. My confidence, all personal information entrusted to me. Students, please extinguish your candles and be seated. Ben Murray, LISD Tech Center Principal, will now read the names of the candidates for pinning.
All right, here we go. It is my pleasure to read the names of the students being pinned tonight as certified nurse assistants. Students, please come forward when I read your name. Aiden Badger Riley Bloomer. Soraya Baez Peyton Brandlin. Chloe Baker Gabrielle Bryja. Lacey Koffel Avery Collins. Nevaeh Cooper Marcos Cortez. Mackenzie Doherty Delaney Dopp. Jeremiah Dotson Veronica Flores. Brenya Glisson Jacqueline Hernandez. Madeline Goldmeyer Emmeline Jackson. Samantha Greenleaf Starnes, Sydney Lewis. Stella Greenleaf Starnes, Anna McGraw. Emma Kazumplik, Destiny Monroe. Charlie McClelland, Emily Murray. Gracie Moore, Emerald Sear. Ella Pierce, Kaylan Sauer. Sydney Stevens, Macy Valasek. Avery Varga, Veronica Van Camp. Faith Verlinde, Cadence Van Etten. Madeline Wilkins, Alexandria Wagle. Lillian Watson. Gabrielle Whiteley. Absent tonight, Lainey Cameron and Destiny Edwards, also receiving their pins.
Students, please stand and face your family and friends.
Ladies and gentlemen, we proudly present the LISD Tech Center 2023 Certified Nurse Assistants.
Parents and family, while the students are standing, if you would like to come forward and take a group picture, please feel free to do so. They didn't hear it. Parents and family members, if you would like to step forward and take a group shot, please feel free to do so. We're not done. We're just letting them take a picture. Okay, students, please be seated. With some closing remarks, welcome Jenny Heath, Executive Director of CTE and Secondary Programs.
Okay, we'll have a lot more time in a few minutes to take some pictures, but before we end tonight's celebration, I want our newly pinned CNAs to take a few minutes to think about how far and how much they've learned in the last 4 months. So think back to that first day of school this year, entering Lisa and Debbie's classes. You might have been a little nervous. Maybe you were really excited because you're like, yes, I can finally start learning what I really want to. Debbie and Lisa both shared their knowledge for CNA with you. They taught you about 50 different skills. And some of these skills might have even made you a little squeamish. Do you remember having to touch someone else's feet for the first time? Yeah? That too. So now I want you to think back to the first day of clinicals. Oh, yeah, the eyeballs, right? Walking into the facility for the first time. Walking into your first patient's room. Anyone remember being scared? Nervous? Yeah. So you walked in with many new skills, but just as Deb talked about, you walked in with kindness and compassion. And make sure you keep walking in with that kindness and compassion, because we want you to always make sure you're positively impacting the lives of others. I know some of you are working as CNAs right now. Some of you are interviewing to be CNAs. Some of you have high hopes once school gets out to start the interview process. And so someday someone might come up to you and just kind of say, what do you do? And you might just respond, oh, I'm just a CNA. But that's not the way I want you to respond. So the way I want you to respond is, I am a scrub-wearing, smile-bringing, life-saving rock star who lives to heal and loves to encourage. I am a CNA. So be proud of that. So tonight we're here to celebrate you. You've worked hard and you deserve to celebrate. Congratulations on your accomplishment, and let's give them one more round of applause.